Hello everybody, my name is Pixelated Fireball and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. Now, it's been a good couple of weeks since my last video, but on September 17th, they released the new Skills 2.0 update, and that added a whole bunch of new stuff. New challenges, new items, a new stage, new bosses, and most importantly, a new character. Now, I played the new update for hours, and for some reason, first of all, the majority of what I recorded didn't even pick up my mic audio, so ask me how mad I was about that. But for some reason, I don't know if it was because I was unlucky or didn't survive long enough to actually find anything new, but I really didn't get that many new items. I just died a lot for 5 hours. It seems like that was the only thing that the update didn't change. But I did finally make it to the new stage off camera, and unlock the new character who turned out to be the Loader. To unlock him, you have to kill the Guardian, who's a new boss, who I believe you summoned by crushing all these eggs dotted all over the new map. Maybe not, but that's what it seemed like to me. So we're just going to jump right into him as the Loader and see how it goes. Hopefully I get showered with new cool items. So let's do this. Alright, the Loader. Now he's one of the OG Risk of Rain characters, along with the Huntress and the Commando, the Engineer, all those guys. And he was a melee character, and I think, yeah, okay. He just smacks people. He's a melee character. He's got a lot of health, not as much as Malty, but he's got, you know, got a little bit more. He's a little bit bulkier than the Mercenary, I think. He's got a grapple that you can use to move around the battlefield pretty quick. He's got that charge punch, if I could do it right. His ultimate, they had to change a lot, I'm pretty sure, because in the first game with this guy, he could drop down 2 pillars. But they can't do that because this game's 3D, so they had to change it. So now, it's sort of like an Engineer's turret that shoots at everyone and everything that's in front of it. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how many enemies it can shoot at, but it sort of hovers there like that and opens fire. Another one of his things is, I'm pretty sure every time you kill an enemy or deal damage to an enemy, he gets a small shield. Kind of like a topaz brooch. That egg there I picked up, by the way, is one of the new items. Sort of like a Maltese charge with a bit of a twist. He doesn't move as fast, but he can explode at the end of it and deal a good bit of damage. So yeah, of course, he's a very mobile character. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Also, that reminds me, he's immune to fall damage. That's another thing about this guy. He can fall from any height, and he won't take any damage. Which is good because, you know, with his grappling hook thing, that kind of makes it a little tough. You can see there, I took no damage at all. Now that I got that item, that's pretty good because I can send myself up flying up high into the air. I'm pretty sure that I could really wreck somebody with that. I'm just going to go right for it. I'm going to turn this on. Jump right into it. I'm going to go up real high. Oh, and I got one of those too, huh? Set myself up right up into the air and drop down. Look at that. One-shotted. He's down. Let's try this. Detonate. Pretty sure if I miss with the grapple, it resets the cooldown. I'm not sure, but look at that. Just swinging right around. That's some mobility right there. Send myself flying off into the distance. Let me position myself right above him. Drop right down on his head. That's another one down. There's a lot of enemies right there. We can send that out there. Yeah, I think it hits... It doesn't hit everybody in front of him, but it does do a lot of damage. Oh, that AoE. That's nice. This game likes me this time. I'm liking the Loader. I wasn't really all that crazy with him before. In the first Risk of Rain, I pretty much just stuck to the characters like the Commando. I actually really liked. The Engineer was alright. I loved Acrid. He is and always will be my favorite character in the whole game. I wish they would do something like that. I don't know if they changed it for the Mercenary too, if they made him immune to fall damage as well, because he doesn't really fly up into the air the same way that this guy does, but he definitely has a lot of... He has the potential to get up pretty high with his charges. I'll have to take a look and see, because I know they did change a couple of things. I know from playing before they changed the amount of charges that the Engineer had for his landmines. They changed it from 10 down to 4, I think. So they nerfed that. They gave some of the icons got a new coat of paint. I know the Huntresses has changed this. They made a couple of changes. Some of them cosmetic. Some of them got nerfed. Also, another thing I forgot to mention about this guy is I'm pretty sure the faster you're moving, the harder your shift, your utility skill hits for, I think. So if you're moving real fast, it hits really hard. So I guess if I get a lot of movement speed increasers, that'll be kind of nice. I like how I can just sort of, if I time it right, I can pretty much just dip out of the whole level, just be gone. I don't even need to stand around and wait, I can just go. What do we got here? I'll take another one of those. Faster attacks are always nice. I don't really notice it, but it says so. I kind of... I almost want to get a lot of those syringes just so I can see if this guy will do like mad, like rapid fire slapping or not. That'd be kind of funny. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Okay, well, we're going to go up way high. Where's the Dune Strider at? He's running away. Where's he going? Oh, boy. I can't really do nothing about these wisps. Well, maybe I can. I can do that with them. I don't know how long this lasts for, but... all in all, I'm not really... oh, my God. Let me get up here. Yeah, it's not letting me use it. I don't know why. I'm stuck in the middle now. Alright, let's super punch him and get it over. Get it over with. Falcon punched him and call it a day. See, I don't know why it's not letting me use that stomp on him. I don't get it. It's alright, it doesn't matter, but I feel like I could like one-shot the guy if I could. Already hitting for like crazy amounts of damage. Hitting for like 100 a pop. But let's move right on along. I like that. That's very satisfying. Yeah, I like this guy a lot more. I'm kind of feeling him. He's not bad. Oh, that's one of those things, I think. I forget what it is, but does it like change all your items to like a big chunk of all the same items? Is that what that does? I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of like what I got. I don't want to risk losing all the good stuff and end up getting crap. Get screwed over. Maybe if I bump into another one later on. Doesn't seem like it wants to let me do my stomp whenever I'm swinging through the air. Ugh. One of these days I'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't really have the timing down all that well. Seems to be the trend with the melee characters is it's all about timing. That's what they're going for. You got to do everything just right to get their abilities to line up correctly, because if you screw up, then you're kind of stuck. Like if you screw up the mercenaries' charges, you're just going to fall down and you're going to have to wait for the whole cooldown before you can use it again. What is that? That's different. What is that thing? It's like a super drone. Aw, nice. Double grapple. I like that. And it's got really fast recharge, too. Oh, man. Just got to get up somewhere where I can actually use it. Oh, boy. Here we come. Boom. That was like 6,000 damage right on his head. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, well, it's that guy. Okay. I gotta grapple to that. And get up there. Oh boy, I'm kind of stuck. What's going on? I got stuck there. Yeah, I can crawl through you too, buddy. Alright, low health. Very low health. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, wow. Now I got stomped. It's alright. We'll try it again. We got it. Now that I got the character down a little better, I can, I don't know, maybe progress a little bit farther, a little bit better. A lot of chests. Not a whole lot of enemies. What is going on? All it wants to give me is big guys. And not even all that many coins that don't help me that much. Oh, wow, okay. Dropped all 3 of those guys. He's doing some pretty hefty damage. He's, like, tearing the guys up. Man, he's got that shield, too. Maybe that should be what I focus on, just a shield. It's kind of interesting. An interesting dynamic there. Every time I deal damage, I get a shield. So what would I focus on, then? Strengthening up my shield or strengthening up my damage? Is it about my damage or is it about how many times I get hit? I don't know if it's like a fixed shield amount or if it's based on your damage. Clay Dune Strider, huh? Oh boy. Okay, yep. Just open fire on them there. Moving too fast for them to catch me. It's alright. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Ugh. I gotta get used to that. That whole thing. Might be better if I just hit him like that, point blank, instead of trying to swing around. I don't know. I know the whole gimmick. I know what the thing is. I know what it wants me to do, but all right, Chrono Bobble. That's okay. I'll take it. I don't know if that's really helping me immediately, but it's whatever. I gotta get out of that. There ain't no way. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, get out of my face. I can't move. That's unfortunate. I'm stuck and I'm losing health and I can't get away. I feel like I'm Luke Skywalker right now, trying to friggin' wrangle these people in. I gotta get him before he drops down and does his heal again. There we go. Proceed through the teleporter. We got an infusion. Alright, the old place. Old news. Sorry, Scorched Acres, but you're old news. You're not the big tip top anymore. What about 97 it said, okay. I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time. I think I'm just gonna move. If the enemies aren't gonna spawn, then I gotta go. I don't even know why I'm trying to walk around it. I could easily just kind of go right up. Oh god, okay, we screwed up. Yep, we misfired. We screwed up. Oh, Lunar Coin, alright. Yeah, that's the new design for them, by the way. They kind of look sort of like the white lifesavers. You know, the mint ones that nobody likes. Alright, it's time to go. It's got to be over here somewhere. I can't see the sparks anywhere. It might not be over here. I don't see it. Where's the teleporter at? Wish there was a way that I could scan for it. Find it. There it is, right there. Alright, let's see what you got. Took a lot more time just trying to find the thing. That's a lot of health. Yeah, that is a lot of health. Oh, God. I'm gonna get... Oh, there's 2 of them. Great. It's friggin' awesome. Guess I can kiss this run goodbye. Oh, my. I think I lost. This is a lose right here. There ain't no... There. Yeah, that's it. Dead. Hey everyone, so basically, literally, like, I have no idea how many hours I've been at this, but I finally got myself a decent setup, some pretty okay items, and enough lunar coins to come here. I was just trying to get to the last stage, but I've been at this for hours, and it's either I die before I get anywhere near to the 4th stage, or when I finally get to the 4th stage, it always sends me to the Abyssal Depths instead of Siren's Call. I've been at this, I don't even know how long, but I came to see my old buddy the Newt. I had a lot of lunar coins, so I figured maybe I could get one of these items and it would help me out. Maybe something over here, but these pedestals over here that I didn't really record because I'm an idiot, but they have portals on them, and 3 lunar coins apiece. You can pick what your next stage is going to be. So now I came in and I dropped off 3 lunar coins on this one, and it said, "You dream of wind." It has little pictures inside the portals of where you're going to go next. So, again, the Newt comes in and saves the day. And we can finally get to this last stage, and I can finally show you what it's all about. Finally. Whew. Alright, this is the new one. Finally got here. As the loader. These are the eggs that I'm talking about right here that you want to break. The more of them that you break, you'll start to see those little messages that I showed off in the intro come in. And that's just the sign that the new guy is coming. He's on his way, the new boss. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this in the intro or not, but looking around, this place sort of reminds me a lot of the Blade's Edge Mountains from World of Warcraft. Just on a hill, way up in the air, spikes everywhere. It's just instead of dragons, it's ship parts. And I guess that's sort of the theme of the level, is this place, Siren's Call, you know, wrecking ships into rocks. Sort of like that, but in space. Picked up, you know, I guess I don't know what would draw the ships here, but it would cause them to crash, and I'm sure they'd be scavenged. These are the new enemies right here, the Ravens. This is an alternate 4th stage. That's why it took me so long to get to it, because not only do I have to get all the way to the end, but I have to hope that I get cycled to the right one, which is even more of a challenge. My God. Also, just as a side, the symbiote. I hate that boss now with a fiery, raging, furious, angry, hateful passion. That boss is torture. I hope I never, ever, 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 ever even have to so much as look at it again. I know that I will, but that thing gave me so much trouble. I'm not going to summon the secret boss again. He's just a bullet sponge is basically what the boss is. You can shoot him 100 million times and he just keeps fighting over and over and over again. He just will not die. Could have just been me too. I don't know if I just didn't have what it took to beat him, but it took forever. I believe I killed him as Rex. That's how I did it. I don't know how he'll be melee. He's got way too much health for me, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in and see what kind of boss we get, if we get something different or not. No, it just doubled up the Vagrant. This might be the end of my playthrough, which is fine, because all I wanted to do was just show off the new level, a little bit of the new soundtrack, all the nooks and crannies you can get into. There's the nude altar behind that piece right there. You can go all the way up here, sort of get a nice full look at the level and all the things below me trying to murder me. Pretty sure there's another new boss that looks a lot like the new secret boss. Oh boy, yeah, I can't hide from that one. Oh, I can't see. Well, he's dead. I'm not really sure where the secret chest is hidden at. I might wander around a little bit after we do this to find it. Looks like this level was designed for the loader. So much stuff to hang off of and swing on. Just move right on to the next level. Might be the end of me, though. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just open this up. See what it's going to give me. Stone Titans. It's fine with me. Apparently, also, by the way, little secret, the loader is apparently female. Yeah, it doesn't have the parts that are as visible as, well, the Huntress and her companion, the Architect. Or not the Architect, the Artificer. But, yeah, learn something new every day. She's very tanky. Very, very tanky. A lot of health. That shield, if you get the right items, you can really stack it up pretty good. I think you want to focus, if you want to just sort of stand there and get beat up, if that's your play style, you don't really like maneuvering around so much, then stacking up things like soldier syringes or anything really that increases attack speed. Because the faster you attack, the bigger your shield's going to get. So, that's sort of what I would go for. This is my little tips and advice for anybody that might care or it might concern. My God, where is that artillery coming from, by the way? I don't want to deal with that. Because I'm going to get massacred. But yeah, all in all, if you look up at my items up there, I really haven't ran across all that many new items. It's pretty much the same ones. Nothing really all that extravagant. Just the focus crystal and that, what is it? What did it say? Lepitan? Something? I don't know. Daisy. Some kind of daisy. Blue daisy. Wow, got it wedged in the tree. And that's something. Honestly, I probably could have gone to the final stage a lot sooner, but I was just too stubborn to switch it to any difficulty lower than Monsoon. I wasn't having it. I would not be beat. I was gonna do it the right way. I would have recorded it and put it all in the video, but honestly, like I said, it was hours. You really didn't miss much. There were a couple of playthroughs that I got really overpowered in, but those are the ones that it just wouldn't send me to the right stage. But it's okay. We got there. We got what we needed. That's the game. That's how it is. It's random. You know what you're getting into whenever you sign up for a randomized game. It's just the way that it is. The way the cookie crumbles. I don't know if I see any more chests, really. Wow. That was a crit. I think I critted him so hard his freaking ancestors felt it. The great jellyfish in the sky woke up whenever I did that. Alright, well, doesn't really look like there's anything else here. Let's keep going. See how far we can take this. Might be able to unlock the achievement if it gives me a celestial portal. Finally be able to end the game. Oh boy. Oh, we're flying. That's cost me a couple of runs in the whole playthrough. Getting sent off into orbit. Now I just gotta run away. Get somewhere relatively safe before I get blasted. That's the reason that's another thing that this character shares with the mercenary, is that the Vagrant is just not a fun boss to have to fight. There's not really anything you can do about it all the way down. Like, whenever you're on the ground, you can't hit it, and you gotta really run away. The difference, though, is that the mercenary has that invincibility that, you know, you can kind of, it's really powerful, really, really long invincibility frames. Oh, I'm froze. Whoa, what happened? Oh god, not both at once. Oh, that would have myrtleated me. That would have obliterated me. I don't know how we did it, but we killed him. Made it through somehow. Something I missed from the original Risk of Rain is that every time you killed a boss, it dropped an item. Also, by the way, look at that. That's pretty awesome. There's the symbiote. I'm not even going anywhere near it. If I could ignore it the whole time, I'm going to do that. Because I just, ugh. That's on the level of Artificer now. It's just the level of hatred. So you can't even hit me whenever I'm that close. Just keep bouncing around on its head. See, I can take a full blast from that thing right to the face. And my shield still holds up. Oh god, it's coming for me now. I saw that land over there. I'm just going to take off. If I can. One item. No, I'm not going to use that. We'll preserve it. Now I can get another lunar coin and we can go back to the Siren's Call again. Maybe I can get the new boss. I just got to get another lunar coin and I can show you what I mean. If I don't get murdered, that is, that's, you know, that's always the catch. Just got to not get murdered. Isn't that always the catch? It's always the fun part. It's the challenge. It's the oh, well, there it is. Celestial Orb appeared too. That's unfortunate. Could ended it right, but it's fine. It's whatever. Who cares about the achievements? They don't matter to me. But anyway, that's okay. That's it. That's the end. That's the loader. You've seen everything there is to see about it. Interesting class. Very, very tanky. Gives Malty a run for his money, but the Huntress and Rex, still my favorite characters. Malty's a close second. I just don't like the playstyle. But if you like big, tanky melee classes and games, and you like swinging around like Tarzan and smashing people in the face with hydraulic fists, then the loader is definitely for you. But it is a challenge. It takes some getting used to. That charged gauntlet is like the Artificer's nanobomb. If you miss, well, SOL, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I know that the update came out a while ago. I meant to get this video up sooner, but I just couldn't get to the right stage, couldn't handle everything, plus life and all that business going on. But thank you guys for stopping by, and as always, stay awesome.